Eso. Buen perro. So we're just out here on the paths. And I decided to release Rex and Patchy into the bush to just flush out some rabbits. Here we got the 177, believe it or not. It does the trick, the American Classic. And we're hunting rabbits that are actually invasive species. And we as well work on squirrels. That's when they do the treeing, that are also invasive species. And that's all we work on, that's all we hunt. So if there's a rabbit or a squirrel that is not an invasive species, we just leave them alone. And that's what I've been training my dogs on for the past year. And Patchy's been getting into it much more heavily than she was before. Her instincts are starting to kick in. I'm starting to run her as often as I can. And she's in here somewhere. Patchy! Ven aquí! There she is right there. Buen perro, busca rata. Eso, Patchy, busca rata. Eso, busca rata, Patchy. See, that was her bark. So she's into it now. She's no longer shying away from it or just bugging Rex. She's all business 100% now. And that's what we do. We do this mainly just to get them trained, and as well as to hunt some good rabbit meat and some good squirrel meat whenever we can. And I eat the rabbits, but I mainly give the squirrels to them. Eso, Patchy, busca rata! So tonight I don't think they're really going to flush anything out towards my way. There's a lot of land that I have not covered, but I just decided to turn on my camera right now. I'm probably going to move on to the other side to see if we can see anything that's getting flushed out. So they're not just going to be barking at nothing. Wherever that rabbit goes, Rex and Patchy are going to follow. And they haven't flushed anything out this way yet, and they might not, but if they do, I wouldn't be surprised. But if I go over there on that direction, I'm sure I'll see something get flushed out. But because they're still in this area and they haven't went that direction, that means that whatever is in here is still in this direct area. There is quite a bit of prickle bush, but my dogs have learned how to expertly maneuver through those prickle bush. They'll go through the thick prickle bush, they'll go around the prickle bush, they'll jump over the prickle bush. They're just amazing for that. Buen perrito, Patchy. Esto donde está rata. And whenever she starts going, you know something serious. Rex is a really good hunter. He's a really good tracer. He'll always trace these rabbits. He'll always trace the squirrels exactly to where they are. But he'll always keep that bark on. Patchy will not turn on that bark unless she is sure about something. And she'll come back many times, check it over to see if it's the correct thing. Until she's got it. So I'm going to cross into here. You can see they're going now that direction. So the rabbit's not going to come this way. He's most likely going to come out that way, because that's where they're flushing the rabbit. So let me see if I can go through this. I might have to pause the camera. Let's see how deep this is. Alright, this is pretty good. Whoa, whoa, except for that part. Whoa. Well, that got me. Shit, eh? So I'm pretty wet. That's pretty thick in there, so I'm gonna have to go around. But that was fun. All right, let's do it. Okay, there's one boot. Okay, this one didn't get it too bad. Okay, that one didn't get it at all. But I still got soaked. All right, so let's continue on. Buen perros, eso, busca rata. Eso. I didn't realize it was going to be that deep. Over there, I went through there, I crossed perfectly. But that's not this area. That's a different area now. Alright. So am I going to be able to cross this one? Whoa, that looks a little deep still. Alright, let's see. Yeah, so it gets gullied pretty deep right there. So I'm not going to do that. It's just unnecessary for now. Buen perros, eso sí, busca rata. And anyways, if they're still in this general area right here, then that means that that's where the rabbit is. So I'm gonna have to trace around that way quickly. All right.